In November 1941, while John Fitzgerald Kennedy served as an ensign in the U.S. Navy's Office of Naval Intelligence, he and Arvad began a romantic relationship. Inga Arvad was Miss Denmark in 1931. Arvad was already being followed by the FBI due to the fact she was a resident alien, and FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover had concerns that she was a German spy. During the 1936 Berlin Olympics, Arvad was Hitler's guest as a prime example of Nordic beauty, and the two were photographed together. He invited her to join him in his private box. When the FBI discovered that the ensign Jack who had been visiting Arvad was, in fact, a Kennedy, they extended their investigation through wiretaps. There was no evidence found to show Arvad, who was married, guilty of any wrongdoing. But that didn't deter Hoover's FBI from the continued use of listening devices when Arvad and Kennedy were together. The FBI bugged the rooms where the pair would rendezvous. Even though they never heard anything related to national security, the FBI recorded plenty of steamy pillow talk between the two lovers. Kennedy's superior officer at the time, Captain Seymour A.D. Hunter, was quoted as saying that the U.S. Navy looked at Arvad as similar to Mata Hari. They thought she was using Kennedy to find out all she could about what was going on in the U.S. Department of the Navy. Captain Howard Klingman, then Assistant Director of the Office of Naval Intelligence, called Hunter into his office. Hunter was told that Kennedy needed to be put out of the Navy. Hunter pointed out that the situation was delicate because of Joseph P. Kennedy's having been United States ambassador to England. However, he believed the young naval intelligence officer was not privy to information that would be more than a bit embarrassing. Hunter advised that Kennedy be transferred to a seagoing unit. Kennedy was reassigned to a desk job in South Carolina in January 1942. And the relationship with Arvad ended after a few brief encounters. Kennedy later stated he thought Hoover might have had something to do with his transfer. Kennedy and Arvad knew they were being followed, and in the FBI transcripts of their encounters they sometimes spoke to whoever is listening. In the end, Inga reflected on her time with Kennedy as a passing affair.